Julie Clark. I can't believe it's been 10 years since I started filming the first Baby Einstein videos in my basement. The videos were a way for me to share simple, beautiful images and listen to timeless music with my babies in a way that they loved. I'll always have a special attachment to Baby Mozart, Baby Beethoven, and Baby Bach, the first few programs I made for my own little girls. Over the years, I've received many letters and emails from people interested in the Baby Einstein story, and the 10-year celebration seems like the perfect opportunity to share some of them with you. And this is one, and this is pretty typical, but I thought I would read it. Dear Julie, my son is your biggest fan. He's a great little boy. He's so smart. He knows all the composers and their music. Thanks so much for what you've given my family. While kids his age are watching cartoons, he's talking about Ludwig von Beethoven and his symphonies. It's a wonderful thing. So this question was, in this letter, was, how did you start Baby Einstein? And of course, that's the #1 question that I always get asked. And you know, I started Baby Einstein because I was a teacher and had a baby and decided to stay home with her. This is my baby. Oh. So I decided to stay home with Aspen when she was born, and really was very interested in exposing her to things like classical music and art and poetry, which is what I used to teach.
What did you teach exactly? What grade?
I taught high school and middle school, English and art. And, you know, I wanted you to have that. I wanted you to like those things, because I had lots of kids when I was teaching who didn't like those things. And I thought, well, if I could make my little tiny babies like those things, then maybe they would grow up to like them when they were older, which of course you do.
Yes.
Because you are a great writer, and you are a great flute player and a violin player, so you must like music, right? Mm-hmm. So I started the company, you know, in my basement, which was pretty amazing and remarkable.
They took all my toys.
Took all Aspen's toys to shoot. Stuff like this.
Now, where did you get Bart?
You know, I got him at, I ordered him. He was a bath puppet, actually, that I used to use to wash you when you were in the bath. And you liked him so much, and I remember I used to take him in the bath with you guys and do that. And that, of course, became one of our most popular scenes in Baby Mozart, was the blah. And you're the little tiny baby at the end of Baby Mozart, laying on your stomach. It was before you could even push yourself up to sit up.
What inspired you to use classical music together with toys?
When you guys were really little, most of the music that was for children was music that was, you know, baby music. And nobody really thought that you could expose little tiny kids to things like classical music. And that made perfect sense to me. I thought, well, you know, this is something I like to listen to, and it's beautiful. So I thought you guys should listen to it too. So I wanted to make it fun for you. And then what I was trying to do was try to remember how my own babies could see things from, you know, their own perspective. And I wanted to shoot things in a way that you saw them. So, you know, if I was gonna shoot something like this, I wanted to remember how a baby would see that. When I started shooting these music videos, it was really important to me that they be appealing for really, really little tiny kids. And so Baby Mozart, Baby Bach, and Baby Beethoven, all being music videos, it was critical that they not have a plot, they not have a storyline to follow, that they really be about what babies like to look at. So what was important was, you know, picking those composers, but also recognizing that those composers could be reorchestrated in a way that was more appealing to babies. So what we did is Daddy and I called a really good friend of ours, Bill Weisbach, who is a musician, and he had a child, and so he was a great person for us to work with because he had a little boy. Bill, I think, had a really good sense as a father of what children would respond to in terms of classical music.
The idea of playing classical music for your infant and your young children is been around for a while. A lot of parents try to do it. And the music that's available is large symphonic works, chamber works, very serious sounding stuff. Acoustic instruments are, of course, beautiful, but The sounds are often really big. So I started thinking a little bit about the idea of containing the same musical experience in a small place. If you hold a music box in your hand, you feel it resonate, and it's coming from a very small place. It's a very different experience from sitting in the concert hall. So we wanted to bring this beautiful classical music to the child in a smaller space.
What's it like being a mom and inventor?
You know, I have some pretty funny memories of when the girls were little and I was shooting these videos, and you know, so much of it, these videos really revolved around nap time. And you. And then Sierra, I remember with you getting this really important phone call. This is when I was first starting to believe and understand that maybe other people were actually gonna wanna watch this video and that I'd be able to sell this video, and I was waiting for a retailer to call. So I get the call. You were about maybe 1.5 years old, and I pick up the phone and I'm so excited because I can see on my, caller ID who it is, and I pick up the phone and I'm trying to be very professional on the phone. And in the background, here's what this gentleman hears. Mommy, can you come wipe me? Mostly, I would say that I'm really proud to have made products that bring things like classical music into your homes, into the homes of not only babies, but of course their parents. And I've gotten, some really terrific responses from moms and dads who write and say, we never listened to Beethoven before, but now we do. And that's really exciting for somebody like me. So really appreciate it, and thank you so much. Bye.
You the one that said, oh yeah, let's get a pet.
Yeah, I meant get a puppy. Something about that pig. He keeps eyeballing me like I'm cooking his cousin.
Pig ain't eyeballing you.
He's doing it, look.
There's nothing there.
It's a Houdini pig.
Police Chief James Porter lived to serve and protect.
Now, Mama, I know you like the new security system. Watch this.
But when it comes to his daughter, he's a little overprotective.
Melanie, I got your lemonade.
Sip on that.
Now, to help her pick the right school, he'll have to show her the choices on a college road trip.
Oh, no.
Road trip! Road trip! Look!
He's gonna drive her crazy.
That's my mailbox. That's Bingo. What's his name,
When you're chasing a dream,
Surprise!
sometimes you have to go the extra mile. From the producers of Freaky Friday.
You said she could stay at the sorority house?
I think he's actually starting to trust me.
Whoa! This ain't what it...
Walt Disney Pictures presents College Road Trip. Now on Disney DVD and in high def only on Blu-ray.